One of the bloodiest wars in Europe since World War II is drawing thousands of foreigners to join the fight.
Putin rattled the nuclear saber. He threatened the whole world with fire. Canada's right in between the U.S. and Russia, so that's what brings me here.
Kavi is far from alone. Roman, he asked we don't show his face for his security, vets the backgrounds of all foreign volunteers.
Many of them had a very good experience, even in hotspots, serving in hotspots. So, but now, maybe with, nowadays, there are less of these experienced soldiers and many of them are more volunteers.
Ryan, a 25-year-old from Minnesota, says he served 2 years with the Marines in Okinawa, Japan.
I'm a U.S. Marine. I have to die to help these people.
Dude, giving the local population chlamydia is not the same as, actively fighting, dude. What do you think? There's new kinds of crayons in fucking... You think there's new kinds of fucking crayons in Ukraine that you haven't tasted yet? Is that what's going on?
Ryan, a 25-year-old from Minnesota, says he served 2 years with the Marines in Okinawa, Japan.
I'm a U.S. Marine. If I have to die to help these people, I will.
Oscar from Sweden has no formal military training.
Dude, get that guy out of there. What is he doing, bro? Oh, God. Bro, this dude is... Oh, come on, brother. You kidding me? What are you doing, bro? This is the most American build Swedish person I've ever seen, by the way. What is happening, dude? Please stop.
Hopefully, it's going to be over even before we reach the front, before we need to fire a bullet or save someone with medical resources, That's the best for everyone, but if that's what it comes to, we'll be there.
All volunteers get at least some training, but while some can contribute on the battlefield, others may never see combat.
Some of them don't need this training, and some do. And some of, as I am being told by the military, some of them remain there in this unit, in this military unit, because they are not apt to this military service, and they can't go to the war.
One additional concern, the risks of deploying and arming thousands of foreign fighters around the country.
What could go wrong? What could go wrong? That volunteer is Chris Swampy Garrett, British-born Chris Swampy Garrett, serving the pro-Ukrainian Azov battalion during the war in Donbass. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, Azov, bruv. Listen, these boys, they got fucking good ideas, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna join the EDL. We're stopping the Russian orcs where they stand, bruv. Also, I'm a part of the Azov. I joined because I like what they have to say. Not a black sun, but okay. Dude, that is literally a black sun, dude. Come on, are you serious? 21-month subscriber? Come the fuck on. It's an Azov patch. It is a fucking black sun. It's literally in their fucking badge, dude. What are you talking about? They could all be YouTube wankers like you. I mean, they are YouTube wankers. Because the ones that aren't YouTube wankers, probably like this fucking guy, are sadistic psychopaths with a fucking bloodlust. There's nothing in between. You either have sadistic sick freaks, like people who've literally done murders in America and then escape to continue that bloodlust that they have in Ukraine in an active war zone in Donbass. That is a real case of an American soldier who literally killed someone in Florida and then flew out to Ukraine and has been fighting in Ukraine. I think they just recently extradited him to the US. So weird. I'm straight, just not always, who's like 21-month subscriber, literally fucking gifted like 10 gifted subs yesterday, is looking at this and saying that this is not a Nazi patch. What is this? Why does the Ukraine's Foreign Legion are being asked to sign indefinite contracts? Some have refused. Jake Priday wanted to do his bit. His Ukrainian adventure lasted 9 hours. Case here in Brazil got famous. A shooting instructor went to Ukraine and came back a week later after an aerial attack. I didn't think war was like this. Yeah, a lot of people fucking are here because they have this like crazy fucking bloodlust. You get over it. These fighters could be fascists, but they're defending their homeland right now. First of all, this is from 2015. Secondly, this guy is British. He's not defending his homeland. He literally went into Donbass so he could fucking kill Russian people in Donbass and like continue doing war. Also, this is not a low-key Nazi patch. It's a straight-up high-key Nazi patch. It's wild to act like that's not the case. Unironically, defending Nazis is truly the dankest timeline. Lol, I can't wait until they somehow go from 2,500 members to 80,000 post-war. Yeah, straight up. And you got like fucking supposedly leftists in my community that are actively doing that. Christ, dude. Because I know him and I don't appreciate you calling him a Nazi when he's far from that. I'm straight, just not always. Okay, why are you fucking running defense for him when he joined the Azov Battalion? And why are you running defense for the Azov Battalion patch then? I mean, so what's up? Your homie is wearing a fucking straight up black sun, dude, and fighting alongside literal fucking Nazis in Donbass. This is before. This is before too. This is before he. This is before. This is in 2015. I'm not running defense. Fuck Nazis, but he's a great guy. Okay, well, your great guy is literally wearing a black sun patch. I'm just letting you know. Your great guy friend, unironically, went to Ukraine to fight in Donbass alongside Nazis in the Ukrainian National Guard, and has been doing so since, however, whenever he went. I'm just letting you know that, like, he might not be as great as a guy. He might be great to you. He might be a white dude. I don't know. But, and also, if you were defending your friend, why the fuck are you defending the black sun now? Like, you went from defending your friend to immediately defending and saying that's not a black sun, but okay. This is an opportunity for you to exercise a little bit of fucking self-reflection, okay? But yeah, a lot of these dudes are fucking bloodthirsty. Sorry. Just the truth. R.I.P. to your friend, but what have I told?
He's a great guy.
What have I told you guys time and time again? You either go and fight in situations like this because of ideological interests, such as the case with Brace, for example, like an international call to arms, and the ideology goes either way. Either because no liberal is going to fight, okay? You're either going to fight because you're a communist and communists are asking for your help, or you're going to fight because you're a Nazi and Nazis are asking for you to help, okay? Or you're going because you're bloodthirsty. You're a fucking PTSD riddled veteran who feels like a sense of normalcy will come from going back into active conflict.
Sub baby.
That's it. And in this situation, the dude that's going there is going to fight alongside the Nazis. Even if he's not ideologically aligned with them, then he's still fucking bloodthirsty. In any case, it's not going to be good.
They might be dangerous because such people are always dangerous, but we try to check them. We try to check their biography. We try to check their pasts as far as we can do it.
One definite and urgent need for the Ukrainian military are volunteers with combat medical experience. That's what brought Sky Barkley, a U.S. Marine and missionary, to Ukraine, along with 6 other Americans.
You enrolled after 9/11, imagining, I suppose, the war was going to be there. Did you ever imagine yourself witnessing a war in Ukraine, in Europe?
No, and it's totally different. This does not compare to a slow simmering insurgency. It doesn't even compare to what we saw with ISIS, because you're talking about the sheer amount of missiles being launched across the country, the ability of the Russians to reach out across hundreds and hundreds of kilometers and kill from that kind of distance.
Maddie.
Yeah. You're the insurgents, dude. Do you not realize that, like, you're going to be launching the insurgency war
after getting introduced to Hassan
against the conventional fucking military?
Hassle.
Another member of Sky's medical team is a travel nurse from Missouri, here to help and willing to put her life on the line to...
This shit is fire, though. Even if you're like a combat medic and you're going out there, or if you're like a fucking nurse and you just straight up went to Ukraine, I mean, that's awesome. Respect. That actually is dope as fuck. I still would urge against it, considering how fucking dangerous it is, but...
do it, as she's done before in Iraq.
Yeah, it worries me a little bit, but I just have a heart for these people. Like, I just really want to help them. I don't see my life more valuable than their life.
Ukrainian officials make clear this is not a calling for adventurers or weekend warriors. It is service against a massive and ruthless invading army. And thousands have already answered the call.
The training that the Ukrainian military is able to offer foreign volunteers is limited. After all, the war is...
That's lame as shit. Shut the fuck up, simp. What are you, a fucking anti-Doctors Without Borders too? Really brilliant takes from the fucking leftists in the chat. People about to be like, Doctors Without Borders? That's kind of fucked up. Are you just like anti-nurse now? What the fuck? I mean, she's still gonna fucking fight, but at least she can, like, you know, defend herself and patch people up. If one person, if someone actually, yeah, exactly. 30 to 40% of Americans say, fuck Doctors Without Borders. We need borders, brother. We need to build a wall around them doctors, brother. Make sure no Mexican doctors are coming in.
Is already underway on Ukrainian soil. They will get 3 to 14 days of basic training, and it's not a short-term commitment. Those members who come to fight, they're asked to sign on for a year commitment in Ukraine.
And joining us now is Miro Popovich. He's a film student and dual U.S.-Ukrainian citizen who is fighting against Russian forces.
Bro, I can totally see people, now that I've thought about it a little bit,
named Obama was
I can totally see people saying shit like, actually, fuck Doctors Without Borders. Like, there's people dying in this country. You know what I mean? How dare they? How dare they heal people? How dare they heal brown people? There's fucking kids dying in my country. White kids.
Guys, why can't I sub multiple
In
months
Kyiv.
in advance
Miro,
with Hassan?
it is great
It
to
gives
see
me
you.
the
We last
option for
spoke
other
to you
creators, but not
on
Hassan.
Wednesday, and I'm
Why?
wondering, you know, what has changed here in the last few days since we were last able to speak?
Well, you know, what changed is, because I've just heard you guys talk that the Ukrainian military pushing Russians away. And yes, that is the case. I mean, they can't really come too close to Kiev. They're sort of on the outskirts, and our military, our army and National Guard, they're doing really well. Like, I am surprised and I'm proud.
You were surprised and proud. You were expecting that they might be in Kyiv, which could certainly change your role.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because, you know, as we talked last time, my job is, and my unit's job is to help and operate when they come too close to Kiev, you know, but we didn't have a chance yet, and that's great. I think that's fantastic.
So you've been, just to be clear, you've been kind of waiting for the action, and you haven't seen it yet.
No, well, we still, yeah, sorry, yeah.
No, go
yeah,
on.
We still have
Tell
action.
me what you've seen.
Yeah, we still have action. We still have action. Our main priority right now is to get ready for assault that might happen. And humanitarian missions. I mean, there's a lot of humanitarian, a lot of medicine and clothing and food that's coming from Europe and US to Ukraine, and it has to be delivered, you know, to our military, to our National Guard, to our bomb shelters, to hospitals. And you know, I've been deputized, so right now we're helping police to deliver all those goods. And of course, to get ready for combat. And the third, and I think one of the most important tasks is to identify saboteurs. There's a lot of saboteurs.
Bro, this shit is so bad. What could go wrong? You have hopped up yee motherfuckers doing territorial defense, okay? Half of them can't even speak Russian, Ukrainian, anything, okay? And you gave them guns, and now they're looking for saboteurs. I cannot think of a more terrifying thing for just like average regular Ukrainian citizens to have to go through on top of the Russian invasion. That is actually not great, okay? Straight up. Sorry. I'm shocked by the Overton window in the minds of those who support Azov. Since when did they become calm and unperturbed by the proven fact of existence of Nazism today? That's what happens when the American media is fucking defending you every day. It's non-biased, though. Dude, what are you saying? What do you mean non-biased? I am being non-biased when I say, if you think the uninterrupted funnel of weapons, if the uninterrupted funnel of like automatic rifles into a country that is being currently distributed to every fucking person who is able-bodied and over the age of 18 is a good idea, I don't know what to tell you. But then on top of that, deputizing random motherfuckers who also look for saboteurs after 14 days of training. Oh my lord. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you other than shit is already popping off. I'm certain. We don't even know if it was a Russian sniper or actually the Ukrainian checkpoint territorial defense guards that shot the American journalist. I don't even know if we'll actually find any information on that, if and when it happens, or if it has already happened, because it's incredibly easy to just be like, no, it was a Russian. It was Russians that did that. You can literally be in an area where there's no Russian boots on the ground, And you could still be like, it's Russian. And everyone will say, yeah, it's definitely Russians that did that.
Here, like sleeping agents, you know. I know it sounds like a movie stuff, but this is actually true. A lot of Russian, whatever, sleeping agents, what they do is they guide missiles. And that's not very good, you know.
That they
So,
can,
yeah, we
they
do
can
that too.
locate, they can give them locations of what to hit. And
Yes,
have you
exactly.
you've personally encountered Russian saboteurs?
Personally, we have arrested somebody. Yes, I don't know if they are Russian saboteurs or not. Our job is to arrest them, and then the other government officials, they take care of interrogations and stuff like that. We don't do that. No, we just stop somebody who's suspicious, and we just give them, pass them to other authorities that do their thing. We are. I mean, it's not. I don't have an authority to identify whether they real agents or they just stupid enough to walk around government buildings and take videos.
Yeah. And so what have you been ordered to do if Russians advance into the city, if they're coming into the streets, into the urban?
You haven't mentioned Russian Nazis, racist once. I don't think you're pro-Russia, of course, but it's still an obviously unfair characterization. Okay, you're wrong. I have been following since yesterday, so you probably haven't figured it out. I've talked about the Wagner Group and also nationalism on the Russian side as well, the Kadyrov forces, yada, yada, yada. Except the difference is we're not arming those guys. I, as an American citizen, am not arming those dudes, okay? You understand? And those guys are invading forces. So they're already going to do unjustifiable acts of brutality. That's their goal. They are invading forces. But these are the territorial defenses the Ukrainian government has put forward. These are the people that are supposed to defend the sanctity, safety, and security of Ukrainians. My fear, however, is that giving untrained people who do not know how to speak the fucking language, turning around and, you know, and people that might even have like ideological predispositions towards neo-Nazi shit are going to be very dangerous.
Area. What are you preparing to do?
We're going to give them an urban warfare. I mean, it's like a guerrilla style warfare. We're gonna help our military fight. Yes, we are ready. We have a lot of weapons. We are officially deputized. We're not just, you know, some group of civilian people. So we're ready. We have an authority. We have a lot of veterans that are capable of fighting. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna help them, and we're gonna give everything. I mean, hopefully it doesn't happen. But when the day comes, we're gonna do whatever we can.
You served in the U.S. Army. You served in Afghanistan. What are you taking from those lessons learned there into this?
What am I taking is well, first of all, as I said, I think
Their technique, if you have an accident, it's over. Saboteurs, the Russian enemy infiltrator that haunts Ukraine. To unmask a Russian infiltrator, everyone in Kyiv now knows the technique. Make a suspect pronounce the word Palyanitsa. One vowel too many and it's over. So you, Lionel the Unicorn, know this reality in my Twitch chat, supposedly. But like the Russian saboteurs don't know.
I think I said last time that stress, to operate under stress is the most important thing that you can learn in the military. And second level, discipline. Even if you're in your civilian unit, you have to be disciplined, because discipline saves, and discipline gives you the success that you need. And it's one of the most important things in life too, by the way.
Certainly true. Miro, and I suppose I should call you Officer Popovich now that you have been deputized, but I hope that we will be speaking again soon. Thank you so much for checking in with us this morning.
Thank you so much.